We're back at the location where we've got the 6 toe footprints, and we're looking for the big toe footprints, and we've just may have found one here. You notice how the toe is really enlarged. These footprints were all through this area, and we're going to try and cast one if we can find one good enough. Yeah, we're pretty remote here. We're right down the creek. We are seeing footprints, but there's nothing worth casting, so we're going to head back the other way. These are the footprints we're looking for, the ones with the big toes, but we're just trying to find them. They've got a bit more detail, and some of them actually had a claw mark on that big toe, so we'll keep on looking. Hopefully there's going to be one here somewhere that has been washed away by the rain. There's prints everywhere. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at this one here. Don't know if you've seen that, but that might be a stick. I'll have to have a look. Just dump this shit here. No, I think this one's trodden on the stick, which gives the illusion of a claw. I'll keep looking. We just came back a different way to before, and we discovered the elusive big toe footprint, one that's worth casting. It's got good detail in it, and it's probably the best one of these ones we found, just so you can get a good look at it. This is why we call it big toe. But the other ones we found earlier, a couple of days ago, actually had a claw or toenail mark, but this one, we're definitely going to cast this. Just a size comparison of this big toe print. Just put my foot next to it. My foot is a size 10. This is a footprint probably about that size, but note the size of that toe. I'm really excited to be able to cast this because I thought we'd come here and wouldn't find anything, but I'm going to get up to it. So we just cast it, fingers crossed. It's on a bit of an angle, is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think we'll get it. So we'll hope for the best. Now we're going to dig out this footprint and we'll see how we go. Just got to be careful not to break it, which is seems to be a habit of mine. I've only ever broke one day, touch wood, but I don't want to repeat. Slowly dig it out. Yeah, here we go. Okay, and that's it there. Right, I'll just wash it. Give it a quick wash. That's very unusual. I don't know what that is. Look at the size of the toe, it's massive, but I don't know, that might be a part of a dog print, I think, underneath it. How many toes have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toes. If I'm seeing that right, try again. Big toe, we've got one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. It's got 6 toes. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it does have 6 toes now I'm looking at it. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's part of a dog print. I just don't know, because there are dog prints or something around here. Okay, we're just having a look at this cast. It's got a bit of a hill here, a bit of a sort of flat arch here. We've got the pad there, but the toe is huge, and the big toe, yeah, it was really big around, and it runs down on an angle once again. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't our 6-toed friend. We just can't see the toes individually. We'll have a better look at it when we get home. Dug out this cast and washed it in the creek, and this is what's come out. Don't know if you can see that. There's the toes and like the size of it, but I don't know how many toes there are. I haven't counted them yet, but it's a pretty big print. I'm just going to go down here and show Caroline. Another interesting thing Caroline just pointed out was, if you have a look at the toes, look at this section here, it comes down here, and look at the pad, look at the length of the toes to the pad as they come down. It's pretty long. So another interesting print. Now if I go if I could only find the big toe prints with the claws. They were here the other day, but since then we've had a few heavy showers and it's just destroyed all the details of these prints. I collected the scat samples that we've seen the other day, talking to a few people. Because they're white and silver and no bone fragments, they think it might be some sort of carnivorous marsupial, possibly thylacine. So we're just going to have them for safekeeping. And I don't believe it, I just spotted another big toe footprint that I now got to cast. Have a look at this. So now I've got to come over here and cast this footprint. Alright, this is print number 3. This one had a big toe, but it's also got a lot of small toes. I just casted this for the sake of casting it because I'd rather cast it than regret it not doing it later. Maybe it's just a human print, or maybe it's something else I don't know about this one until we have a good look at it. So hopefully this cast will show a bit more detail than what we could have seen with the naked eye. Alright. Oh, it's very delicate, this one. There we go. I'll wash this one. We're just setting up a trail cam here along the edge of the creek. Hopefully we might get something going past and hopefully no one will steal it. I'm always nervous leaving this one out because it's my favourite trail cam. If there's anything around this thing, we'll catch it. As opposed to my other Chinese one, which is just junk. Anyway, I'll get this up here. Just cutting some reeds to hide it a bit. So it's not very obvious. I'm just going to leave gifts here for them if they're around. We find they absolutely love pineapple. Their other favourite is corn. They do not like potatoes and they do not like carrots, so they actually throw them back at you. But they've never rejected the pineapple nor the corn, so we're going to leave them out here and see if we can get something his attention. Just in view of the trail cam. So hopefully that might attract something if it's around. I'm at a loss where to deploy the second trail cam because where I need it, there's nowhere to mount it to without it being out in the open. So if anyone comes and walks along this creek or anything, they'll just see it and avoid it. So I might have to leave that old trail cam out and just rely on the other one down the other end. A shame really.